What is going on? This is Shango Ray. Hey, first of all, forgive the noise in the background. I turned on the air conditioner because it is hot as hell in here. And yeah, with the lights on, it's just super duper hot. So today I was just like, I'm gonna have the air conditioning on, so oh well. And I can't say his name, but got a little friend here, my kumantong. You see him? If you don't know what a kumantong is, look it up. Welcome. This is a video about the rapid cash infusion ritual part 3. Okay, the triangle of wealth. And who is this for, first of all? Well, if you hit big with either of the first two, it's definitely for you. First of all, what we are doing here, we're creating a wealth momentum, okay? We don't want just like a little one-time lightning strike of good fortune for you, or wealth, or abundance, or however you want to look at it. It's a momentum. And with a momentum comes consistency. You know, it's just like if you could take like a vitamin. It may do you good taking a vitamin one time, you know, but doing it consistently, doing anything consistently is extremely powerful. And that's why we keep revisiting this for you and of course for us, you know what I'm saying, for everybody involved. We only believe in win-win-win situations here. So that's what this is all about, is keeping that wealth momentum going. So if you had great success with the first two rituals, obviously it's a no-brainer. If you had decent success, then it behooves you to go again. You know why? Because you're going to start noticing bigger and bigger whops. Whop, 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 you know. And lastly, let's just say that, pretend somebody was to have joined the first two and maybe things didn't work out as they expected. I say that because if you've ever done any types of magic ritual at any point in time, I know there's several already examples in my mind that I can think of where it didn't happen in the time frame that I expected, and it didn't happen in the way I expected, but before it manifested, I was already almost counting it out. But through a weird paradox in me counting it out like, this shit didn't work, I actually let go of any expectation, because I was just like, I guess it didn't, whatever. And then, boom. So that's what this is about. The difference also with this ritual is going to be a 3-day ritual. And to be honest, at this very moment that I'm recording this video, before I even started this, Spirit was saying in this ritual, we do need like bullet point structures, but we also need to be flexible. So as of the moment of this recording, I'm not sure whether I'm going to record 3 separate rituals and upload them daily and send them to you, or upload the first one on the first day and then we just watch and repeat the next 2 days. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm still meditating on that, and you know, seeing which would work the best, because I want the best results for you. Okay, last time it was whirlwind cash infusions, you know what I'm saying, and we've been having a lot of positive testimonies. A lot of people have been emailing us and stuff, and you know, sometimes when you do something for somebody, or when you're involved with something, you know, people, they may or may not remember to, and that's okay. You know, we love to hear all the positive, you know, success stories that we get from you guys, and a lot of you are actually commenting in the comments and stuff like that. So that's also cool too, letting us know and sharing with everybody, you know, just what your experiences. People want to know, you know. So we're going to keep it going, and now more than ever, of course, we need this. But like I said, this one's called the Rapid Cash Infusion Ritual Part 3, the Triangle of Wealth. Okay, we're going to be, obviously, we're already dealing with the mysteries of 3. A triangle is 3, right? 3 points. And, you know, to manifest anything, we also need 3 different components. we'll probably actually need more than that, but the first set of 3 is time, space, and energy. We damn sure got all of those. I know you do, and we're gonna all put it together, and we're gonna make some really wonderful things happen rapidly. You know what I'm saying? One of the keys, though, to rapid manifestations is, I'll put it to you like this: it will be as rapid to you to the degree that you can basically almost kind of forget about it. I know it's like a paradox, but this ritual really has a lot to do with reconciling the power of paradox. Okay, so let me just give you a quick example about this. Let's just say, for example, we want money, right? We want money. This is our desire, right? Our intention is cash. And I would like to encourage you guys to go deeper than just the actual cash. What is the cash for? Because there's a good possibility, depending on what we're talking about here, a lot of different things can happen where you may not even need the actual cash to make it happen. I understand we all want that bank account, though. You know, we want them funds in our bank account and stuff like that. But let's just say this is the desire. And I've talked about this in another earlier video. I may link it or whatnot, but this is the desire. Okay, so let's just say this is our intention. Our clear, specific intention is having a specific amount either in our pocket, in our hands, in our bank account, right? So what is the opposite of that? Okay, imagine there's a pyramid here. Actually, there is a pyramid. I see it on the screen. My head is the top point, but we'll get to that. So the opposite of this would be being broke, right? So one thing that I'm going to ask you to do, and I'm going to send, don't worry, I'm going to send these questions out again in an email. I have brought an email, you guys. Sorry, I got to gas him up because he's been tripping, man. He's been being real noisy at night. I swear to God, he's on my altar. He's got his own little house and playpen. And this guy likes to do shit at night or when we're supposed to be sleeping. Okay, but so you have your desire. What is the opposite of my desire, right? Obviously, being broke, you know, right? Lack, whatever, right? But when does and this is a question, there's no necessary definitive answer. It's a meditative type of question. But when does my desire appear to be the polar opposite? You see, when you have two polar opposite things, you have your intention, you want this, then you have the opposite of what you want or what you don't want. I don't want to be broke. I don't want to miss this. I don't want to lose my house. I don't want to lose my car. I don't want to, whatever the case, whatever the money would be for. Those are two opposing forces. Then you have the third one, which is the top. And the top is actually the manifestation. When you reconcile these paradoxes, and paradoxes are all throughout our lives, all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But when these two things come together, a third thing is created. That's your manifestation, you know? There's a Latin word for it. It's called tertium quid. And basically what that means is, literally in Latin translated, means that third thing. You know what I'm saying? But a tertium quid is an unidentified third thing, but that is in combination with the two known things, your desire and what you don't want, or what you perceive to be the problem, the obstacle. I'm sure you guys have also heard the saying, the obstacle is the way. You know what I'm saying? That's another example of paradox. Okay, paradox is extremely powerful. Paradox, if you learn to work with paradox, and I'm still learning to work with paradox, okay, we live in this physical world, and most of us spend a lot of our time consciously in this physical world, a world of duality, a world of hot, cold. First you're born and you die, you know, up and down, you know, night and dark, things like that. But what we're doing is we're bringing with this ritual, there's going to be a lot of surprises too, okay? There's some special guests involved. I will say one particular guest who's going to be assisting with this ritual already And some of you may think I'm crazy because you're going to say, hey, he's dead. But so what? Have you ever talked to spirits? Okay. And that's Reverend Frederick J. Eichmann Coder. Okay. He is assisting me. To what degree? I'm still going to find out about that. I know he's gaming me up on this. So I'm just going to roll with it. But also the point is, in this ritual, is going beyond the veil. You know, like I said, if you might have had just decent, or maybe the results wasn't what you expected or what you wanted within that particular time or whatnot, that's okay. You know what that means? That means you got a huge spiritual, what do you call it? When you're buying a house and it's equity going on here, okay? And I'm telling you right now, this matrix, okay, is about to ejaculate your desire all over you, okay? So now is the time definitely to get up on this. And it's about going past that veil. You have to be able to see past the paradox of things and realize that the heads and the tails are actually two parts of the same coin, okay? So when you start to ask your question like that, when is me having money, you know, feeling like lack? Or when is it lack? I already have one particular answer. That'd be just for me. But there's these meditative, contemplative. Don't worry, like I said, we're going to email you out in about 2 or 3 days as far as these questions. I want you to really sit down at least for 5 to 10 minutes and really just think about it. And if you feel so compelled, you can write down your own personal answer. And, you know, you really don't have to share it because it matters most to you. And that's what's most important. I might come up with a different answer to a particular question. But, you know, that's the beauty of this. And plus, this ritual is going to have a format, okay? But I also want to encourage you right off the bat, right off the get, if you got crystals or other tools that you would like to involve in the ritual, okay, I fully encourage you to do that. You know, let's all come together on the same page to a degree, but if you have other things that you want to do, because I want you to personalize this for you also. I want you to win, okay? And you're going to win, all right? I want you to hit the universe's G-spot and make it squirt money, okay? And that's what's going to happen. Your physical mind can only see this or that up and down and, you know, all these paradoxes, okay? So it's about getting past the veil. It really is about getting past the veil. That's been the whole theme, or like this, a major theme anyway, for this whole year. And I feel like it's going to continue. And it happened all before this C19 business, you know? So, and another thing I want to encourage you guys to, if you maybe join the first ritual or the second ritual or both rituals, and let's just say, perhaps you're one of the few that maybe didn't get the results that you wanted. That's okay too. Like I said, we're creating a momentum, and momentum requires consistency, okay? Requires a rhythm, okay? Let me give you a quick example. Some of you may be able to understand this example. And this is kind of how sometimes when we're dealing with something touchy like magic, but especially with money. Money's a very touchy subject for so many people, okay? Even myself included. I'm still breaking my ceilings, you know, to how much I feel I deserve and all this other shit. But some of you I want to relate this to a health fitness analogy that some of you guys can relate to. If you've ever tried losing weight, okay, now depending on how much weight you were overweight at first, the harder weight to lose, the hardest weight to lose is when you're almost to your ideal goal. Or if you're trying to get down to a certain body fat percentage, especially when it's about 10% or lower. If you're a man, I think it's 18 or 15%, and maybe a little lower if you're a woman, because women naturally have a higher body fat percentage because y'all got titties and stuff like that. Some of you may be able to, and I want you to relate this to things magically, okay? So think magically, okay? We're trying to manifest money. This spell maybe didn't work out like we want. We're trying to manifest money. This spell didn't really work out. That's okay, because a lot of y'all are basically setting yourself up for what is known as the whoosh effect. Now the whoosh effect, and I've experienced some to myself because I've gotten down to really low body fat percentage several times. And sometimes it can be difficult to maintain and stuff like that. But I remember the first time that I got extremely, really ripped, right? And it seemed like I was almost working out for 2 hours a day, and I was like, yo, something is not adding up. And I keep going harder and harder and harder, and it's like, nothing's happening. I'm not seeing no changes. When I look in the mirror, I'm not seeing nothing different, and it's really starting to piss me off. So I made a few adjustments, and I was led, as far as the analogy goes, I was led to, hey, maybe it's time to look at the diet part, fine-tune the diet part. But anyways, I made a couple changes, and even when I had everything right, for a minute, it seemed like nothing, and then all of a sudden, literally, it's as if I woke up one day, and I could see shit popping now, blah, 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 bling, you know? And it's like, literally the day before, it was not like that. Or maybe even 2 days, like, literally, you can even look it up, the whoosh effect. It's a real thing. And if you haven't ever experienced it, it happens like that. Well, magically speaking, you're set up and you are ready for your whoosh, okay? If you hit big, then you're setting yourself up for a bigger whoosh, okay? So we're definitely gonna be rocking some whoosh effect here, okay? So, money tongue gang on that. So, let's see, what is today? The 25th, correct? Okay, so the doors are gonna open today. Doors are going to also be closing on Thursday, which is what? I know I should have all this shit already, but guess what? I don't. I'm waiting on my trusty Bora here to tell me what the hell the day is, yo.
Tuesday the 25th, Friday the 28th.
Okay,
Saturday.
so Thursday evening on the 20th. Thursday evening, this coming Thursday evening, the 27th, I'm in California, so I'm going on that time. If you're in Australia or whatever, or anywhere else, you're going to have to kind of do the math on the time conversions. Okay? But on our Thursday, Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m., we're going to shut the doors. Okay? Thursday the 27th, 9 p.m., we're going to shut the doors. That's going to give us a couple days to, you know, I have a feeling there's something I need to send out to you, a PDF that you will be using in the ritual. And of course, I will make a video for any other instructions. So that way, just keep it nice and simple. And I'm really going to attempt to keep this ritual down to about, 15, 20 minutes. If I'm prompted to read all the names, it may make it longer. And, so I'm leaving the door cracked for Spirit to give me the instructions that I need to make this the most effective and the most powerful rapid cash infusion ritual that we have done to date. Okay? Hands down. Hands down. So win-win-win situations all over. We anticipate and it's an honor to be able to do this. And we love to hear from you. We love it. You know what I'm saying? When you guys call, you email or you text us or whatever, and you're like, yo, this shit is working. Like, it is the best feeling in the world. It's better than money, to be honest with you. It really is. And we understand the dynamics of currency, a circuit, how things must go in a circular fashion to circulate. And, so we appreciate it. We really, really do. And it puts gas in our tank, to say the least. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, it doesn't matter who you are. Sometimes, you have your highs and then you have your not so highs, and it's just good. It's good energy. Good energy is very contagious, as it should be, all right? Because there's enough vacaciousness all over the place. And I think this is one time we can all come together. Plus, not to mention, when you're in a happy and a anticipated, and another thing that's going to be a main here ingredient is going to be gratitude. Oh, we're gonna flick the gratitude clit all over the place. Okay, telling you. So gratitude is going to be a key ingredient here, but I mean serious, authentic gratitude, not just like, oh, I'm so grateful. Where's my money? Where's my money at? No, that's not real gratitude. Like when you really get that gratitude, and I need it too. I need to check myself. I got to check myself all the time. Like, are you What can you be grateful for? At any time you can stop yourself. And I know we all can do this, but most of us don't do it. You know what I'm saying? But this is going to be one where we really tap into that spirit of gratitude. Why? Because gratitude means you already got it. All right? See you on the other side.